In this video and in the next couple of videos, we will discuss the apply family of functions. This special family of functions in R allows you to repetitively perform a specified function across vector, list, matrix, or data frame. We will learn these functions one by one. These functions are reminiscent to for loops, but unlike for loops, which require writing long codes, the apply family of functions can be written in one single liner. Let's use apply function on a dataset. This dataset describes the height of the 5 individual plants in inches at 3 different time points: 0 days, 10 days, and 20 days. The first column is plant ID, and then each of these 3 next columns describes the height of the plant in inches at 3 different time points. If you want to find the mean of each column, we have 2 options. Use the for loop to iterate over each column in data frame, or use apply function. You can see the difference. The apply function is far more compact to write than for loop. So with this small background, let's delve into the details of apply function. Here is the syntax of apply function. The first argument is data frame or matrix you want to analyze. The second argument is margin. It specifies which dimension of the data frame or matrix you want to analyze. Margin equal to 1 indicates you want to analyze across data frame rows. Margin equal to 2 indicates you want to analyze across data frames columns. The last argument is the name of the function that will be applied to rows and columns. Let's run the apply function now in RStudio. This is the plant dataset. By looking at the dataset, we can ask 2 questions here. What is the average height of a plant at each time point? And what is the average height of each plant? To find out the average height of a plant at each time point, we have to find the average value across each column of the dataset. So we will use margin equal to 2 so that the mean function is used on all the columns. Remember, we have to drop out the categorical variable plant ID from the mean calculation. It returns a vector with named positions for each column that was analyzed. To find out the average height of the plant, we have to find the average value across each row of the dataset. So here we will have to use margin equal to 1 so that the mean function is used on all the rows. This returns a vector where each position corresponds to the row number that was averaged. We can also call our own custom functions. For example, here is a function that tells you whether the average plant height is above 15 inches. After I execute the apply function, you can notice that the plants A, B, and E have grown above 15 inches. In this calculation, after dropping out the first column, all row values are passed to the is_tall function. One disadvantage of apply function is that it does not work on lists. So if we have a list object to work on, we must use lapply function. That's what we will learn in the next video. Take care, and I will see you soon.